I know you're watching this because you want to uncover the truth about Grim Reaper. So, without further ado, let's dive right in.
Infinity Thinker's Laboratory.
Since the dawn of human history, death has remained the ultimate unsolved mystery. Humans have a natural tendency to give a face to the things they cannot understand or control. This is how the natural process of dying became personified as death, or the Grim Reaper. He isn't just a work of fiction, he is a powerful symbol reflecting the fear, respect, and deep-seated philosophy of human civilization. The modern image of the Grim Reaper originated in 14th century Europe, driven by several key factors. Between 1347 and 1351, a great plague swept through Europe, claiming the lives of over 25 to 50 million people. Death became such a common occurrence that people began to believe it was a physical presence, a figure constantly lingering by their side. Agriculture was the primary livelihood of people during that time. They used the reaper as a metaphor. Just as a farmer harvests crops at the right time, they believed that death, as a celestial reaper, would harvest human lives when their time had come. To show that everyone from kings to beggars is equal in the face of death, churches began painting series of murals depicting skeletal figures leading people toward the grave. In ancient times, a long-handled scythe was used to cut grass or grain. The Grim Reaper, holding this tool, represents two main ideas. One, equality. Just as a scythe cuts through every blade of grain equally, death treats all people as equals. Two, severance. It symbolizes the act of cutting the bond between the soul and the physical body. The hooded black robe worn by the Grim Reaper represents one, invisibility and secrecy. It signifies that death is hidden and mysterious, and no one knows exactly when it will arrive. Two, mourning. Black is the traditional color associated with death and the grief that follows it. The skeleton is the only thing that remains after death. This symbolizes that flesh, blood, skin, and physical appearance are impermanent, and that our beauty is ultimately futile in the face of eternal death. The falling grains of sand in the hourglass held by the Grim Reaper signify that a person's allotted time, their deadline for living, has finally run out. Why do humans write stories and create art about the Grim Reaper? Psychologically, there are several key reasons for this. Controlling fear. By giving a face and a name to the invisible force of death, it becomes something that is somewhat manageable or understandable rather than a complete unknown. The search for justice. Despite the many injustices in the world, humans find psychological comfort in the idea that everyone is equal before the reaper. Memento mori. The image of the reaper serves as a memento mori, a reminder of the value of life and the constant passing of time. A very famous trope in Western literature involves someone attempting to delay their death by challenging the reaper to a game, most often chess, when he arrives to take their soul. This concept was immortalized in the 1957 masterpiece, The Seventh Seal. It symbolizes the human struggle against mortality. Even though the reaper ultimately wins, the goal of the game is for the human to buy a little more time to find the true meaning of their life. The Grim Reaper is not a demon sent to haunt us. Rather, he is a silent servant maintaining the balance of nature. Without death, the value of birth would cease to exist. He constantly reminds us that our time is limited and that we must do something meaningful with the moments we have. It is true that everything eventually falls to his side. However, the memories we build, the art we create, and the good deeds we leave behind are things that even death cannot destroy. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and share it with anyone who loves this kind of stuff. See you in the next video.